Hey guys, Auspicious Aussie here, and welcome to episode 15 of the Inter Miami series. Here today we have the end of the regular season. We got our last two games left of the normal season before the playoffs do start. We've got Orlando City here first today, and as you can see, this is for first or second place. Whoever wins this game, if it's a draw, it will obviously go to the final game. But I would say a win here for either of us is going to probably more than likely put us into first place. We're 1 point behind, can go 2 points ahead with a win. And obviously, if they win, it's all but over in regards to first place. Now, if I show you the league table here, we have the Supporters Shield. As you can see, a win here, a loss or draw for LAFC. They'll lose a few points. However, if they do win their two games, we probably won't be taking first place in the Supporters Shield trophy. But the possibility is still there, and we're definitely gonna try and take it with both hands. Anyway, I'll go over the recent fixtures. Of course, the previous episode was the Columbus Crew 5-0 victory there, and the disappointing 1-0 loss against FC Dallas in the Leagues Cup semi-final. Since then, we have beaten the New York Red Bulls 2-0, Ronaldo and Will Keane on the score sheet there. And then we also managed to beat LAFC, essentially closing that gap for the top of the Supporter Shield. As you can see, Chris Mueller, Romano, and Rui Diaz getting the 3 goals for us there. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Orlando City, I mean, it's a Florida derby as well for essentially for the top of the table. We do have a couple of players out today. As you can see, Cisneros is out injured. Olasunde is suspended. Garza's obviously injured. He's been injured for quite some time. Zimmerman also suspended. And then, of course, McDermott picked up an injury there as well. So, few players out. And that means that Sigala is going to have to come in at centre-back. And we're also going to have to play Martial as our left-back today. Ripkin's going to come in as our right-back. Gasper he's just still sort of coming back from injury as well. But yeah. So the starting lineup's going to be Strand in goals. Ripkin, Abubakar, Sigala, and Martial as the back line. Zelalem and Ronaldo as the two centre mids. Mueller on the right wing. Romano on the left wing, and then we're going to stick with Rui Diaz and Keane up front. The bench today is going to be Brown, Bessler, Gasper, Aguila, Salazar, Mizcic, and Fernandez. This game, it's probably the most important game of the series so far, I have to say. It's going to be a very tough game, even though we are the home team. Orlando have really been quite dominant this season. But we do have the first highlight here. Keane. Romano. 1-0. 1-0. First 6 minutes of the game into Miami. And you have to say that is the perfect start. Throw into Keane. Pulls it back. And a nice little cross there into Romano, who slots it away quite nicely. And that's only his 3rd goal of the season there as well. Of course, Orlando do have some pretty good players. They've still got Nani. They've got Herrera, Luna there as well, who scored a few goals against us in previous seasons. I just want to ease both of our centre-backs off the tackling here. But they have got an equaliser there. We will see the replay. I believe it was from the free kick. Yeah, Pereira. Not a great place to concede. All right, we do have the highlight here, though. Keane. Abubakar. all the way back to Strand. A bit of an odd ball, and Strand is, quite some way out of his goals. Ripken with a nice ball over the top there for Ronaldo. That's a good save there by their goalkeeper. You have to say it's a little bit disappointing that he didn't manage to put it in the back of the net. And then Keane with a free header on the corner. Now we got Ripken picking up a yellow card there as well. 3 members of our back line. Definitely something we have to look at. But at the same time, we don't really have any defenders. I think we've just got Besler, basically. Because Gaspar is... well, he's not really fit to play. We do have a few fairly bad performers out there at the moment. Anyway, Ruidíaz, not good enough. I do expect more from our marquee, our designated player there. Alright, we're going to make a couple of subs. Part of me wants to bring Besler on. At the same time, it's a bit of a risk. I think we're going to bring Salazar on for Ronaldo. And then I think we'll swap these two around. And I don't know. I guess we'll leave it like that for now. Just make the 1 sub. I mean, Ronaldo's on a 6.3. I mean, Zelalum's also on a pretty bad rating there as well. Alright, Salazar to Martial. Sigala. Ruidíaz. Onside. Is he onside? He's not onside. You have got to be kidding me. That's so frustrating. He literally looked like he was onside. And that he sort of timed the run pretty well. We've given the ball away in a really bad spot there as well. Luna coming forward. We missed the tackle, and luckily he shoots it into the side netting. I'm going to tell the boys to push forward. Obviously, they're quite frustrated with that. We've got another yellow card. All 4 members of our backline are currently on yellow cards. Like, this is pretty ridiculous. We also have a free kick that goes over as I was making that change to our players. Alright, Romano loses the ball to Nani. Gets a tackle in, but Luna's going to pick that up for Orlando. Gala does pretty well. Nani as well. Oh, no. He's scored. Unmarked on the edge of the box. 2-1 to Orlando. There's only 5 minutes left. Oh, this is disastrous. Completely unmarked. I mean, Luna had 3 players. These 3 players right here. All 3 of them went to Luna. That's brutal. That is really, really hard to take. I mean, there are just some players out there that really haven't performed here today. We could get an equaliser, Ruidíaz, and he can't put it in the back of the net. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he still can't get a goal. I mean, you have to say maybe we're a little bit unlucky at the same time, having that offside goal. You know, that goal disallowed for offside. It's just frustrating, because this season has been very good. I mean, we've had more chances than them as well. So to be punished with an 85th minute goal, yeah, it's just a little bit hard to take. Especially considering they're sort of one of our main rivals. Yeah, Pereira getting the goal. He is a pretty good player. A 31-year-old Uruguayan. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is advance forward and we'll get into the Chicago Fire game. Alright, so let's get into the lineup. It's pretty rotated actually because between the last game and now, Olasunde's also picked up an injury and he's going to be out for 4 weeks, so I'm pretty sure he's going to miss the entirety of the playoffs, which is a big worry. I like Ripken, but as you can see, he's kind of the weakest average rating out of our defenders at the moment. But yeah, he's going to have to start for the playoffs. We're going to go with stranding goals, Ripken, Abubakar, Zimmerman, and Gaspar. So both these guys coming back into the starting lineup for our defense. Then we're going to stick with Romano. I want to change Zelalem and Ronaldo because they were just so poor in that last game. I think I will actually. We'll go with Salazar for Zelalem. We'll stick with Ronaldo, even though he was the worst of the two. We'll stick with him because, I mean, realistically, he should be doing better. He is better than that. And then, of course, what's his name has also picked up a suspension, Chris Mueller. So, yeah, we are essentially without a right winger. So Mishcic is going to play on the right wing, and then we're going to bring Locklear on the bench. The rest of the bench is going to be Brown, Besler, Segala, Aguilar, Zelalem, and Fernandez. Now, obviously, I'll be showing you the league table at the end of this game. But unfortunately, I did look at it before this game, and there is essentially no chance that we can actually top the Eastern Conference and top the Supporters' Shield, as that loss to Orlando has essentially prevented us from doing either of those things. The gap is now 4 points, so even if they did lose today, there is no way for us to possibly get in front of them. Anyway, Romano here, bringing the ball forward. Very, very tame effort. We started off so well. The opening goal within the first 6 minutes from Romano. I mean, to concede from the free kick and then to concede in that such late fashion, the 85th minute goal. Quite brutal. Anyway, Romano gets himself another goal there. Nice shot. Much better than that first attempt that he had. And another early goal for him within the first 10 minutes of this game. Hopefully we, kick on and continue to play in this manner. I mean, we obviously switched off against Orlando. Even though we did, dominate them more than they did to us. Just the fact that we lost that game it's soul-crushing almost. It doesn't, exactly mean too much in regards to anything because, even if we did win, we would still be going through the playoffs just in a different sort of fashion. We would essentially be playing one less game. We will be finishing in second, so the highest round of... we all enter the first round of the playoffs. However, we get the highest rated seed, which will mean we have a home first round tie, basically. And we'll verse the lowest ranked person that finished in the Eastern Conference. Anyway, Romano here, bringing the ball forward. I mean, he's running the entire length of the pitch. Can he finish it off? No, he can't. Does not strike it cleanly. But it's good to see that we are playing pretty well. Ronaldo had a really good opportunity to cross the ball in there. Now, Chicago could be counter-attacking here. Gaitan. Wasn't a bad cross, but luckily for us, fell to one of our players. Rua Diaz in behind. Still can't convert these one-on-one chances, and it's a little bit frustrating. to see your designated player not be able to put it in the back of the net. Worth mentioning that he's actually been called up for the Peruvian national team. Oh, that's a really good tackle by Gaspar. Ooh, the header off the free kick from Chicago. Just going wide on that opportunity. Been a bit of a long first half here. And Chicago have got a decent chance there. Gaitan just putting it wide. I want to say it's relatively even. I would say we've probably just been that little bit more clinical than they have so far. The free kick for us, Ruidíaz gets on the rebound, and Ronaldo should be putting that in the back of the net. What a good opportunity. Absolutely wasted. Strand goes long. Romano, good ball movement. Mishcic. Oh, he's hit the post. That is so unlucky. I literally thought that was a goal. That is so unlucky to hit the post that way. We are playing well, though. Keane to Salazar. Salazar, ooh, it was a decent shot. Blocked by the defender, though. Ripken. Oh, that's pretty poor. But he does win it back, so fair play to the lad. Mishcic in behind. Oh. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. Just over the bar. Alright, I think we'll make a couple of subs here. We get Fernandez on for Keane, who's on a 6.6, and then I think we'll go with Zelalem for... Yeah, actually, we need to... Oh, I have to wait till the end of the highlight. Yeah, for Salazar. Because, of course, Salazar's on a yellow card as well. Alright, Ronaldo. Not a bad ball out to Mishcic, who beats his man. But he's left-footed. That's the real cop-out of playing him on the right wing. The shots are just very awkward from that sort of position. And that was a really poor... I didn't even know... Was that a shot or a cross by Ronaldo? Honestly, have no idea. And now Chicago, they're in behind. Oh, that's a red card. And there's the goal. Nicolas Gaitan for Chicago. I mean, honestly, Ripken brought his man down. And there was no other defenders. If you see in the highlight here... Sorry, the replay. Ripken just literally trips him. And then Gaitan gets on the rebound. It was a pretty good save by Strand. And, you know, very obviously unfortunate for us to concede. I mean, it's the same things happening that happened against Orlando, really. There we go, 2-1 to Chicago. Rivas getting the goal. And we're falling apart at the end of the season. It's pretty infuriating, I'm not going to lie. Chicago are literally one of the worst ranked teams in the MLS at the moment. I'm going to push them forward, see if anything happens, but yeah, the frustrations really got a hold of me. Anyway, Zelalem. Oh, see, like, what is that? What was that? Anyway, Ruidíaz gets us the equaliser, but man, some of these passes are just shocking. Romano with a nice assist, getting Ruidíaz in behind. But look, Zelalem giving this ball away. What is that? That is piss poor. That is so weak. So weak. And it's just so frustrating. Honestly, I'm half tempted to get rid of... I mean, I feel like we need better centre midfielders at the moment. Our central midfielders are just really weak. Like, Ronaldo has been really poor since we brought him back in on loan. I mean, Martial's probably the only shining light we have in midfield. Salazar is a decent youth prospect, but he's not really of an elite level by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, Mishchich is on a 6.4, but I literally have no other options. Like, I have no one to bring on. If we concede here, I might lose the plot. And we've conceded. It's offside, though. Thank God. Because this table was about to be smashed. Can we get the winning goal? That is the question. Cleared away. Romano will get it. Goes back to Ruidíaz. Oh no, that was so close. Mishchich to Zelalem. Ronaldo. Oh, we've got it. Don't be offside. Don't be offside. It's not offside. Oh my god. Ruidíaz. Absolute poacher's finish. Look how close he is to the goalkeeper here. I thought the chance had gone. I mean, Ronaldo took a shot. It was going wide. And then luckily, Ruidíaz, the top quality player that he is, putting that in the back of the net. And it's 3-2. Chicago are pushing forward, though. Gaetan. Oh, that's such a big save by Strand. And I think we're going to win 3-2. Come on, boys. Hold on. Hold on. Good tackle there by Romano. And that is stoppage time finished. Clear it away, boys. There we go. Zelalem pumps it forward. Ruidíaz, and there we go. Full time. Somehow, we managed to get the late goal this time and turn things around with a 3-2 victory over Chicago Fire. Man, like they're really trying to give me a heart attack at the moment. They're really trying to give me a heart attack. Ruidíaz, 2 goals, man of the match. Oh, man. I mean, look at that. Ruidíaz has come in so late in the season and he's equaled Will Keane's goal scoring, top goal scoring record for this season. That really, really frustrates me. Yeah. Very frustrating. As you can see, we've actually finished 3rd in the league table, the Supporter Shield. 1 point behind LAFC and then 2 points behind Orlando City. If we won that game, we would be the Supporter Shield champions. That is very frustrating. We look at the Eastern Conference. I think we will be playing DC United. So that will obviously be the next episode. I think we'll do what we did last time. We'll do the first round and the semi-final for the conference. If, of course, we manage to beat DC. So, yeah, make sure you tune in for that one. It's pretty exciting. The playoffs are always relatively exciting. But just before we go, just going to do a little bit of a squad review here for the regular season. Obviously, top performer, you guessed it, Ruidíaz. 11 goals in 15 games. That is a very solid goal scoring record. 7.59 average rating in those 15 games. Just goes to show that the money we're paying for him is worth it. It definitely is worth it. Behind him, surprisingly, Ronaldo. with a 7.43. 9 starts, 2 sub-appearances for him, with 2 goals, 4 assists. That's really good to see Romano in third place there. 17 starts, 4 goals, 5 assists there for him, and a 7.28. Behind him we have Olasunde and Gaza. Relatively, the same average rating for the fullbacks there. 7.18 for Olasunde, 7.17 for Gaza. We then have both of our right wingers on the same average rating as well. 7.14 for both Mueller and Cisneros. Just going a little bit further down, we've got Zimmerman, of course, one of our centre-backs. 7.06 average rating in 36 starts for him as well. Yeah, pretty good season overall for Zimmerman in his first full season at the club. Pretty happy with that. So yeah, make sure you drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And apart from that, take it easy and goodbye.